Hello, this is Angelia with today's Bible reading. Today's reading comes from Genesis 27, Jacob's Deception. Now it came about, when Isaac was old, and his eyes were too dim to see, that he called his older son Esau, and said to him, "My son?" And he said to him, "Here I am." Isaac said, "Behold now, I am old, and I do not know the day of my death. Now then, please take your gear, your quiver, and your bow, and go out to the field, and hunt game for me, and prepare a savory dish for me, such as I love, and bring it to me that I may eat, so that my soul may bless you before I die." Rebekah was listening while Isaac spoke to his son Esau. So when Esau went to the field to hunt for game to bring home, Rebekah said to her son Jacob, "Behold, I heard your father speak to your brother Esau, saying, 'Bring me some game and prepare a savory dish for me, that I may eat, and bless you in the presence of the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, listen to me, as I command you. Go now to the flock, and bring me 2 choice young goats from there, that I may prepare them as a savory dish for your father, such as he loves. Then you shall bring it to your father, that he may eat, so that he may bless you before his death." Jacob answered his mother Rebekah, "Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Perhaps my father will feel me. Then I will be as a deceiver in his sight, and I will bring upon myself a curse and not a blessing." But his mother said to him, "Your curse be on me, my son. Only obey my voice, and go, get them for me." So he went and got them, and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savory food, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah took the best garment of Esau her elder son, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the young goats on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. She also gave the savory food and the bread which she had made for her son Jacob. Then he came to his father and said, "My father." And he said, "Here I am." "Who are you, my son?" Jacob said to his father, "I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Get up, please. Sit and eat of my game, that you may bless me." Isaac said to his son, "How is it that you have so quickly, my son?" He said, "Because the Lord your God caused it to happen to me." Then Isaac said to Jacob, "Please come close, that I may feel you, my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not." So Jacob came close to Isaac his father, and he felt him and said, "The voice is the voice of Jacob, and the hands are the hands of Esau." He did not recognize him, because his hands were hairy, like his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, "Are you really my son Esau?" And he said, "I am." So he said, "Bring it to me, and I will eat of my son's game, that I may bless you." And he brought it to him, and he ate. He also brought him wine, and he drank. Then his father Isaac said to him, "Please come close and kiss me, my son." So he came close and kissed him, and when he smelled the smell of his garments, he blessed him and said, "See, the smell of my son is like the smell of a field which the Lord has blessed. Now may God give you of the dew of heaven, and of the fatness of the earth, and an abundance of grain and new wine. May people serve you, and nations bow down to you. be master of your brothers, and may your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be those who curse you, who bless you, and those be blessed. So, Jacob was deceptive. That's not cool. When you set out to deceive, usually you get caught in your own web. See what the biblical scholars, or scribes, like I said yesterday, have to say about this. Isaac was old. Blind Isaac evidently thought he was near death and would not live much beyond his current 137 years, which was the age of Ishmael when he had died. He certainly did not expect to live another 43 years, as he actually did. To calculate Isaac's age at 137 and 5 his twin sons' ages at 77 years old. My soul may bless you. Ignoring the words of God to Rebekah, forgetting Esau's bartered birthright, and overlooking Esau's grievous marriages, Isaac was still intent on treating Esau as the eldest and granting him the blessing of birthright, and so arranged for his favorite meal before bestowing final fatherly blessings on his favorite son. Rebekah was listening. Desperation to secure patriarchal blessing for Jacob bred deception and trickery with Rebekah, believing her culinary skills could make goat's meat taste and smell like choice venison, and make Jacob seem like Esau, a deceiver in his sight. To his credit, Jacob at first objected. The differences between him and Esau would surely not fool his father, and might result in blessing being replaced with a curse as a fitting punishment for deception. Your curse be on me. With his mother accepting full responsibility for the scheme and bearing the curse should it occur, Jacob acquiesced and followed Rebekah's instructions. Best garments of her elder son. Esau, having been married for 37 years, would have had his own tents and his own wives to do for him, so how and why Rebekah came by some of his best clothes in her tent is unknown. Perhaps these garments were the official robes associated with the priestly functions of the head of the house, kept in her house until passed on to the oldest son. Perhaps Esau had, on occasion, worn them, thus their smell of the field. The Lord your God caused it to happen to me. Isaac's perfectly legitimate question in verse 20, hunting took time, and Jacob had come so quickly with goats from the pen, afforded Jacob an escape to confess and stop the deceit. Instead, Jacob, with consummate ease, knowing he needed Isaac's irrevocable confirmation, even though he had brought the birthright, ascribed success in the hunt to God's providence. A lie had to sustain a lie, and a tangled web had begun to be woven. Although Jacob received Isaac's blessing that day, the deceit caused severe consequences. Number 1, he never saw his mother after that. Number 2, Esau wanted him dead. Number 3, Laban, his uncle, deceived him, and his family life was full of conflict. And he was exiled for years from his family by the promise of God. He would have received the birthright. He didn't heed to scheme this deception with his mother. Finally, with all lingering doubts removed, Isaac pronounced the blessing upon Jacob. Although the opening words show he thought the one receiving it was Esau, the man of the field, his prayer wish called for prosperity and superiority and ended with a repeat of God's words to Abraham. The words indicated that Isaac thought the covenantal line, my goodness, should have continued through his eldest son, Esau. And that's Jacob's deception. When you set out to deceive, what a tangled web you weave. Amen. Please like and share this word so we can spread it around the world. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to help me out even more, go to my Patreon page and become a patron. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. Until next time.